Shanti. Good morning, everyone. We were reading the Murli from March 31st, 1990. Baba was focusing on being merciful, having a vritti of Vairagya vritti, unlimited Vairagya vritti. So, wherein Baba is bringing our attention to be merciful, especially to remain safe. So Baba is bringing our attention to four things: alasya, albela, and by irsha and grina. So watch out for these four things. These are the things that will. These are the four weaknesses that will hurt. So have mercy for yourself, and when we are merciful ourselves, so then so we'll be merciful for the whole family. Baba is bringing our attention to have daya, mercy, and also have ruhani nasha. Ruhani nasha. So Baba is also bringing our attention to don't get too impressed. Bring your attention to Baba more, and then stay in Manmanabha. So that will take us across. So Baba is reminding us our commitment to wake up with you, sleep with you, eat with you, do service with you, be a karma yogi. And Baba is also bringing our attention that it is always Didis and Dadis who always bring our attention back to Baba, not to themselves. So on the same lines, Baba is bringing our attention to not get too impressed or not get too jealous about others. On the same lines, Baba is taking us through to have a feeling of mercy, become loveful and also merciful, for by doing so, there will be disinterest from your heart. You see it, read this, quickly revise. Loveful and merciful. When you hear this when you have a bhakti or a spiritual chit chat, you all think this is what we have to do. So then there is a temporary vairag. So in order to make a vairag permanent, Baba is bringing our attention to true vairag, that is based on vairag to that feelings, to that emotion that is actually leading you to do what we are doing. So Baba is bringing our attention to why do we get angry? If somebody is telling not truth, not honest, so that is what triggers, and then that makes me angry. So then Baba says like, oh, what they are doing is wrong. Can one wrong make other wrong true? So Baba is bringing our attention to more deeper aspect and asking us to take the responsibility of doing the right thing. Especially when you become an instrument, there is a responsibility that comes from it. And again, with respect to the responsibility, Baba says who is actually responsible? Is it Baba or is it we as an instruments? So Baba is taking us a little bit more deeper. This is why Baba always says that whenever you perform any action, stabilize yourself in the stage of Trikaldarshi. In today's Murli also, Baba is bringing our attention to Trikaldarshi. So use your exercise your Trinetri, third eye, and be Trikaldarshi, and then you'll become Trilokinath. So there is a safety. So do not simply see the present. This one did this, and so I said that. Also see what the future result will be. Is your stage according to what the past original eternal stage of Brahmin souls was, or is it, or is and will be? Check all three aspects of the time Trikaldarshi. Okay, so now we'll go a little further. You will have self progress. You're like that. But what transformation will you bring about? Whether someone is Maharati or someone is new, Bap Dada has one pure desire. As yet, you haven't done as much as Bap Dada wants. Baba should tell. Baba should tell you the result, should he not? However, Bap Dada does not desire temporary disinterest. There has to be a real disinterest. It must not, I must not do, think, or speak that which Baba doesn't like. Baba Dada calls this love of the heart. At present, it is mixed. Sometimes it is love of the heart, and sometimes it is love of the head. Each bead of the rosary should be close to every other bead, loving and cooperative for progress. The rosary is waiting for this because for the rosary to become ready, you have to come close and loving to one another like the dual bead. First, the rosary of 108 has to be created. Only then will the others be created. Babdada sits down to make a rosary many times, yet it has not been complete. A bead comes close to another bead, that is, Baba threads that beads when the bead has three certificates. Liked by the father, liked by the Brahmin family, and also liked by the self. When we get three certificates, then Baba adds us to the rosary. According to one's accurate effort. When Babdada checks these three aspects, the beads remain in his hand, for they do not become threaded in the rosary. What slogan will you remember this year? You have to take the three certificates from the Trimurti Father in the three special relationships, and you also have to become cooperative to enable others to receive these certificates. You have to become a close bead of the rosary. So, did you hear what the self progress is that you have to make? So, what was the foundation of the number one transmission of Father Brahma? Unlimited disinterest, not temporary disinterest, unlimited disinterest. Therefore, Brahma did what Father said. This was why he won and became number one. Acha, Babdada will see this result. Each one of you should look at yourself, not at others. Some of you think that today is the last day of the season. But Babdada says it is not the last day, but it is the first day of the season to make the rosary. Everyone has a chance. Beads are not yet threaded in the rosary. They have not yet not been fixed. Take the three certificates and become threaded. To the extent that you give visible proof, that is, to the extent that you see you are seen as the one who gives visible proof through your face and activity, accordingly, you will see many interesting things once again. If you remain the same things will remain in front of you. This is why you must bring about newness in yourself. Bring about a new wave of fast effort in the family. And as you move ahead, just see how many beautiful scenes you will see. Whatever has happened until now is the past. Now let there be new zeal and new enthusiasm in every action. Continue to fly with these wings. To all those who cooperated in service, that is, those who accumulated their fortune, you did well. Whether you are from this land or abroad, the servers from all four directions did very good service. This is why Babdada always tells servers to be a server means to be one who takes the fortune of golden chance. Now, continue to increase this fortune. Wherever you go, do not let it decrease. So the chance of the short period will constantly continue to give you the golden chance for fast effort. Congratulations to all the servers, those who have gone and those who are going. Acha. To all the merciful elevated souls, to the intense effort making souls who take themselves into a flying stage of self progress, to the experienced souls who always experience Baba's company at every moment, to the souls, the lambs of the clan, who constantly fulfill the hope of the Father's heart, to the victorious souls who constantly make themselves the close beads of rosary, to those who follow Baba and become equal to the Father by having an attitude of unlimited disinterest at every moment, to the extremely loving right hands, Baptada's love, remembrance, and namaste. And to the Father who makes us like that, special Yatra. Blessings. May you be an embodiment of knowledge, Gyan Swarup, and make your real sanskaras emerge. And always remain cheerful. The children who churn knowledge and become an embodiment of it always remain cheerful. Constantly remaining cheerful is the real sanskara of Brahmin life. Divine virtues are your own property, whereas defects belong to Maya. You made them yours because of the influence of bad company. Now, turn your back on them and remain set in your position of an almighty authority, and you will always remain cheerful. Then, no devilish or wasteful sanskara will even have courage to come in front of you. And the slogan, keep the aim of perfection in front of you. And no attractions will attract you even in your dreams. Keep the aim of perfection in front of you. Om Shanti Shanti. And the beautiful Murli. So Baba is inspiring us to dive deep into this special Gyan Sarovar. Dive deep and become embodiment of it. Let's take a minute to soak in. Baba asking us for the 3 certificates from the self, Baba, and the family. Let's take a minute to check in with the self. Baba and family. staying close to the family and the father. And I have this Behad ka vritti, unlimited disinterest of Vairagya vritti. Om Shanti Shanti. Anyone would like to share? How Baba is inspiring us, make a difference.
Yeah, Om Shanti, Harshavai.
Om Shanti.
So, yeah, so it's very wonderful. Yeah, the unlimited disinterest, right? Unlimited disinterest. So that is what is Baba is really talking about here. To follow Brahma Baba, because Brahma Baba became number one because he did everything that Father Shiv Baba wanted him to do, right? So Brahma Baba's success came from that strict unlimited disinterest, following Father. I mean, we all have to follow Father exactly what he has done. That's what we have to to follow Father, right? Remember Shiv Baba and follow Brahma Baba. And so the unlimited disinterest is, I feel it's really a very big subject. I mean, to follow Brahma Baba exactly what he has done. See, because if I take a simple one, I'm talking about myself. Okay, um, see, sometimes what happens is when even a small thing, and when it comes to food, right? So sometimes if the food is tasty, I feel like taking it more. When the food is not tasty, then I think I might restrict myself to take one or two chapatis. Okay, and even I'm thinking about small things. So Brahma Baba did not really live for food right after the. I'm just giving an example. After Shiv Baba entered and after the realization, everything else was secondary for Brahma Baba. So he did not really. He ate only one chapati, I heard, and that too half he dared and gave it to the children, those who came in front, and he fed them in their mouth. And then Brahma Baba was living with a complete that spiritual power that was mainly that was the main energy that he had. But I'm just giving an example here. Okay, so for us, for me, I feel like not because when I feel hungry, I have to eat. And other things, when it comes to wealth, see, Shiv Baba had, sorry, Brahma Baba had everything, his family and his children. But the moment he realized, he gave up everything, right? That too, he created a trust and gave there everything. He did not even give a thought that, okay, I surrendered so much or I gave so much. He did not even have that thought also. So he was so busy uh, making intense prasad on other side, right? So I'm just trying to get this unlimited disinterest on to what extent we can follow Brahma Baba. What is your thought on that? Om
So
Shanti.
sorry, just by last sentence I missed.
Okay. Yeah, so the last sentence that I said is, yeah. So I feel to following Brahma Baba or having that sort of a unlimited disinterest is kind of a I mean challenge. I feel I'm not demotivating the self, but even if you look not only just the food, but also the kind of renunciation that Brahma Baba has done, right? So he has five children. He had five children, you see, and then he had a good family also. And when the moment he realized Shiv Baba, he gave up everything, right? His complete wealth, right? And not just that, but the point is he did not even have a single thought about that he gave. Okay, so he was so busy doing intensifying his purushartha and then following every order that Shiva Baba wanted to wanted him to do. So when it comes to us, we also give right to Yajna, but sometimes we'll have the thought, okay, oh, I gave, right? So that also should not come, isn't it? So unlimited disinterest is, I feel it's a very big subject, and I think everyone follows based on their capacity. So is it really possible to follow accurately, Brahma Baba? What do you think? Your thoughts on that?
Yeah. So I remember, I think in one of the Sakar Murli times, uh, evening classes were also recorded in Sakar Murli classes. So one of the evening classes, when I was listening, uh, uh, I, I think it is Baba who was sharing, or is it Dadi? I'm not sure exactly. The similar topic was coming up. So especially around the food. So I think Baba or Dadi, one of them was saying that don't worry about the food, eat whatever you want to eat. I mean, like, of course, Sattvic. Like, if you feel like eating one more extra chapati, go for it. If you only feel like eating ice cream, go for it. But pick your big battles, right? So one of the main things Baba was at the time telling is like, look, once you win over body consciousness, right? So bodily awareness, that is a big battle, and then the next one is the lust, and then the next one is the anger, and then if you get a little bit of angry once in a while, but don't act on it or beat somebody else in the name of anger. So that is a good start from where we are, but that is for those days, beginning days. So now the times are changing. In other words, the question of can we become unlimited Vairagis like Baba? I don't think there is an option because either we do it or time will make us do it. So, in other words, wherever our heart is set, drama will happen in such a way that stops feeding us. Like if I enjoy food, there will be a time when I will not get food. Not that the universe dislikes you. It's just because we are addicted to something physical, and we have to let go of it so that we can go back home. That is the only reason. So in other words, eventually everyone will let go. Will let go of everything, and then only then only we can go back home. So now comes the question: should I leave it at will, or will I wait for the things to happen? Then only I will let it go. Right. So having said that, so in other words, there is a saying, right? Like if I let go of my friends and all this get theirs, because they have their own thing, so then I will replace that happiness that I used to get it from there by engaging in food. So mm, if we watch out for those and then replace it with the joy that we get it from yajna. So, in other words, by listening to Murlis, that which we are already doing, and by enjoying Murlis, churning Murlis, and then having the relationship based on spirituality. Like Seva is a good Seva projects are the good context which we use it to engage, but it still fulfills our social needs, right? So but we are engaging in the name for, at the spiritual level, and then pretty soon we will know that, oh, we don't feel like we are missing something, right? So slowly I think replacement is the best way than than uh, than letting it go. So when we let go, replace it with something spiritual. So then we slowly start getting there. And these are some thoughts. Um, because I am not saying concretely, because I also like food. So I also enjoy eating food. But I'm not that, okay, if I don't get it, I'm addicted. But yeah, so I'm not totally there like Brahma Baba. Hmm.
Yeah. So, you know, it's really a big journey, isn't it? To get there or to become equal to Baba is, I feel it's really a big
Hmm.
task. So I think it's based on the capacity that one follows it, isn't it? And
Again, the
like you said, yeah. Mm.
capacity, the minute I hear the word capacity, so then the capacity is capacity for what? Capacity to be happy, and then the happiness that is coming from this world interactions or spiritual interactions. That's it. My capacity is still my capacity, but if I am full with to my capacity, if I'm full, means I'm fully happy, so then I will not have any rag or vairag. So it's nothing. It's neutral. I already in a neutral gear, right? So, but not to deprive ourselves of whatever is our happiness, needs of our happiness, but only thing is replacing that with spiritual, replacing that with spiritual happiness, and then you'll see, because anything which is not aligned to the spiritual eventually will backfire.
Mm.
So and then it's not too far. We have to let it go.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Rijavan. Want to share?
Mm-hmm.
Om Shanti.
Exactly.
Uh, Before I just start, Bijit Bhai, request one member of our club, Radha Mani sister. I think if you know, she's on life support. So I just would like the members of the club and all to keep her in your our prayers. She's on life support from Sunday, I think. And I had just spoken to her last week, and when she told me Baba gives us all this kind of challenge, but that's nothing, I'll come back. I just thought, and when this topic came, I just even thought it was so this, because we call this as Shamshan Vairagya. Sometimes, when someone dies or something, or someone is not well, we have a kind of a temporary disinterest. But that disinterest will is not something which is going to go into unlimited. That's for only a short period of time. But Baba says if you want to inspire unlimited disinterest into those who are of temporary interest, you have to show them that you are the one of Behad Vairagya. So we have to check, am I sometimes interested? Am I sometimes disinterested? Or am I constantly unlimited disinterest? So, in unlimited disinterest, you must be homeless. Even the home of the body belongs to Father, it's not mine. That kind of awareness of the body one must have. Then we must not even be influenced by samskars, nature, or facilities. I was just noting down these points, when this came, and I kept when Radhamani sister in my mind. Unlimited disinterest is detached. And you were talking about Brahma Baba, what he is. For him, There was awareness of Baba in everything. He had a awareness of the self had ended. There was no more Brahma. He never taught himself to be Dada Lekhraj at all. So he had the awareness of Baba in everything. And like, Aj Pajap, every time he used to say Baba, Baba, Baba. So that kind, he became an awareness beyond limits. So that kind of unlimited awareness and Baba should be merged in every thought and breath. Then we can say we can help souls who have temporary disinterest to go to unlimited disinterest. Not that only at that time when someone has died, I grieve and I think of God and go. There are many more points if one could go into uh, unlimited dissent. It means unlimited attitude, unlimited awareness, good feelings, pure wishes in our every thought, word, and service. And if you remember, Baba is also called unlimited interest people as a Raja Rishi. He says, if you are the Rishi, Rishi is one, Raja means the one with all rights. Rishi means the one who has surrendered everything. So we have to, you are the one with all right as well as the one with unlimited disinterest. So you have the intoxication of the kingdom as well as unlimited disinterest to this old world, to this old body, where you experience the world to be a graveyard. Then we can say it's unlimited disinterest. There are lots and lots of things one could add over here to. So you have to see, have I become a rishi? What is that? What kind of do I have this kind? Anything in taste and possessions or in anything? Do I have some kind of interest? So as you said, Bijit Bhai, yes, we have not. If you say in 60%, 70%, maybe we are trying to be unlimited disinterest. See, when somebody is sick or somebody is in the deathbed, something comes in between and we get attached that body to that thing and all. So I was even thinking, how was Brahma Baba when Mama left her body? What he used to say, where that part. So if each of this thing of Brahma Baba we take, we will see how he really practiced unlimited disinterest in his mind. Om Shanti.
The other thing I was thinking is each one of us has one unique personality, one trait or one strength. And one of the thing that I was thinking, what is that one thing in Brahma Baba that made him unlimited Vairag? So I mean, listening to Murli's, you get to know the personality. So one thing that caught my attention is Brahma Baba, once he gets it, he latches onto it. He does not let go of it. It was I felt that was one of his personality. Even when he was doing bhakti, he used to stick with one guru for a long period of time, and then once he sees the progress within him, so then he continues. And if he does not see nothing much is happening here, he switches to the other one. And then now he found Shiv Baba. So then he literally latched onto it. He to just to hook on to somebody. So Brahma Baba has this quality of being hooked onto. Like that, I think if we take a minute and then just reflect, what is that one thing, one personality within me that always worked for me. So I was just reflecting on that lines. I found that okay, one thing that is for me, I have a jumpstart problem. So once I start on something, one project or something, I stick to it till the finish line. So, and other thing that helped me is the ability to keep the measurement, like to keep the track. So something that shows that oh, there is this progress, some visual feedback that always helps me to not only keep moving forward, but keep enthusiastic on the project. So like that, I was thinking each one of us, I'm sure, like, because you guys been sticking together for years together on this Avyakti Murli project. So there is something unique that always worked for you. One personality within you that always worked for you. So all you have to do is like pick it up and then latch on to that, and then that will keep us pulling forward. So I was wondering, anyone would like to share what is that one thing that keeps you going? What is one personality within you that keeps you going on this path of Vairag?
I think it's just Baba.
Addiction to Baba?
I won't say addiction to Baba. That he is the only source of support. Suppose I'm just holding a glass. I know it's going to fall. That support won't be there. That is all limited. My hand is limited. Everything. A kind of a feeling. There is only one thing in this. Like the whole thing is on fire and all. And I am in the midst of that. And I know, oh my God, it's a pralaya. I'm going. But somewhere somebody comes and picks me up and goes to know that the worst comes worst. I'll have Chef Baba with me to do it. I think the Baba awareness in my thoughts. That's what I feel.
Mm.
Otherwise, the world is so beautiful. Tell me, relationships are so beautiful. Being a mother
Mm.
is so beautiful. Being a grandmother is so beautiful. Everything is nice if you see. I cannot say I'm out of it and all. No, I find that's something. But if I just go to cling to it and say, yeah, then there comes the a little bit of hijakta. We call it as hijakta or something with that. But I don't know.
Mm.
I think I feel Baba, and that was what Brahma Baba. But Saharsha Bhai, Brahma Baba, you must know one thing. He had the guarantee that he's going to become the new emperor, empresses. See, so that unlimited world, unlimited thing was already entrusted on him when the first time Shiv Baba entered him. And he told me, you are the one who are going to do. You are the harbinger to bring the world. See, that one thing also he had. So if somebody just tells me, don't worry, even if all your thing is gone, you'll be up, you'll see everyone again. So he had that. I'm not trying to justify why Brahma Baba got. I'm just saying that was so ingrained in him. It was absolutely ingrained. That's why everything he could do. Later, of
Mm.
course. So we should understand even that point as far as Brahma. He got a nice guarantee.
Yeah. So in other words, he has that faith in that he is going to become the Vishnu. He is the Vishnu. He is going to become the Krishna. So it is the faith and then that intoxication that kept him going. So I was wondering when we use the word Baba. So what aspect of Baba comes first to you? Is that Baba is he's a smart and because when we listen to Murli, we if Murli appeals to us more, so then our attention goes to Baba is really smart. He knows what he's doing. He knows. Or if we remember Baba that oh my God, he helped me out when I was really going through a confusion. So looking Baba as a strength or so how when we use the word Baba, what is the first thing that comes to our mind? So we can use this father teacher Sadguru thing, or is there is any relationship is one of the way to perceive. And other thing is what is that one thing that effortlessly comes? What is that one feeling that effortlessly comes when we think about Baba? I don't have to do churning or any of those things.
That's a nice feeling you are bringing out in us. It's just closeness, anything. See, in Amritvela, a song is
Mm.
playing. Please get up, my bitche, your world, this and all. But we enjoy sleep. But when sometimes, Baba that comes, we just get up. I don't know how to tell you, it's a magic word. And that magic word is there in inside, everywhere. And we know he
Mm,
is the one who's going to be there, is there, always he is there.
mm,
He is not
mm,
someone who will just go off. किसी ने उसको वर कर दिया. Some like Ravan, somebody came and killed him, and he took a birth. He's, and he cannot be touched and all. Something is, I don't know how to explain to you. It gives you a feeling of closeness, of love,
mm,
of
mm,
strength, of something. But I tell you that is emotional. That's not the head.
mm,
It's very emotional, that Baba feeling. That's why, we are still in that temporary disinterest. It's a very emotional word. With emotion, Baba just pulls us. That pulling
mm.
is there. But according to me, it's just for a few minutes, I think.
Mm. No, that is nice because that goes long. Because every time, and then I see Vinod by saying it's eternal. In other words, eternal means like always there. Like, when you say BFF, right? Like best friend forever, forever. That word forever, right? So that feeling that comes like, oh, there is somebody covering your back forever, not conditional, like, oh, this time I will be there, this time I cannot help you. It's not that conditioned. And the other thing is the strength, energy and the power is the strength, right? So when you think about Baba, you feel the strength and support. Yeah, I like that. Anyone else would like to add, or Vinod Bhai would like to add more? Yeah, Bijit Bhai, anyone?
Yeah, Vinod Bhai can share. So for me, yeah, I liked these Murlis, so ever since I realized that this is a very interesting knowledge, so I also, we came to know, right, that there are so many Murlis. So I wanted to cover them all. So I was trying to do it by myself, but then I was not reaching anywhere. So that's where I came to know about this class, and then I joined, and then the journey began there. And yes, every time we think of Baba, Baba is one who has a solution for all problems. So that is what I look at it. So I do
Mm,
not have solution for any so many problems, right, in my life. So Baba knows the right solution to any challenges that I'm facing. So I always look at Baba as my, guide or solution
mm,
for all the problems. So yes, sometimes I get the right solution, sometimes not. That means Baba has already said it, but again, I am not, getting it because my intellect or maybe the realization that is not good enough to find out what, or sometimes what Baba says is not working in my practical life. Um, so yes, any problem, there is a solution. And like Girija, you brought out that, he can help at any time. There's no time limit for Baba. Yes. So that's another thing. So everybody else is bound by time, right? The physical, I mean, the human beings, they all have time limit when it comes to helping us. But yes, more than help, yes, he's giving us the knowledge, solution to all problems. Why this world is like this? Why our life is like this? Why others are suffering? Why children are in a young age falling ill, and why the whole Kali Yuga is like this, right? So these are some of the problems people do not have answer, but Baba has got an answer. So when we go behind it and understand this, yes, it's really motivate us to live a wonderful life here, right, in this dirty world, Kali Yuga. So Baba is really a solution. I would say, yeah, solution for all problems in this world.
mm.
So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, just imagine when you're trying to solve a problem, how does it feel? Like, oh wow, that feeling of aha moments. So when we feel that aha moments, there is this doors opening, and then there is this pathway, and then there is this free flow of expansiveness, like broad awareness, so that experience, right? So the minute I bring my attention more to that experience, of course, once you solve one problem, it does not look like a problem anymore, right? So but the feeling that comes, right, and that feeling is what we are kind of addicted to is a good addiction. So we get used to those things, like aha moments, like wow, this is cool, this is cool, and then we see that, oh no, it is not just a mental model, but there is a real problem that it is actually solving too, right? That problem solver mindset. So if we bring our attention to that feeling of realization, aha moments, and that awareness that comes, which is very spacious, which is open, and that is free flowing, and then it is more comforting. So that experience, when we associate that with Baba, it is not just with the Murli. And Murlis is one of the means, but Murlis itself has a lot of depth. So every time we listen, we have new aha moments, right? So I was just thinking, so more we bring our attention to that feel for Baba, and then there are different ways to get there. That will be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't
Mm.
think like Vijit Bhai said, I think he's a solution to all problems. Because I'll tell you, there were many times, so many problems I just went, Baba, you better be there and you better solve it. But it never came. But I never threw away Baba from my heart for that. I just went to him, Baba, so much I requested you and you didn't do, you just did it in your own way. I don't know what you have in that head of yours. I used to say, I used to speak like that. So I never found that he was a solution to all problems. The solution will take place as per the role of destiny, as per the rule. But still, the thing that one person whom I could stick to was there. Like what I used to do, when say Baba, I say, Baba, I love you a lot. And to be tell you, I don't get the picture of Shiv Baba. Because when you say I love you to somebody, that person must respond. Where does Shiv Baba? He doesn't even blink his light and all. I can't get that. But I can see that broad smile on Brahma Baba's face, and I can see the star on his forehead shining. So first, when I say Baba, I love you, because when I was young in Gyan, I used to use or anything happen, if suppose we hit somebody or in an accident, we use, I don't want to say that word, we'll say that, or we'll say, oh my God. Once the Dadi Prakash Mani caught, he said, ये क्या है इंग्लिश की भाषा है ऐसा बाबा 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 बोलते रहो बाबा 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 तो जब ऐसा होता है ना आपका मुख से सिर्फ बाबा निकलेगा so I
Mm.
really tried like when whole day I used to say like that. And now
Mm.
it's almost I think whenever any accident or anything comes, the word Baba comes. So like that kind of addiction I have. I don't know whether it's really a good addiction or anything, but I have that. But for me, it's love. I don't think he solves all problems and all. If he's
Mm.
not a magic man at all. He's not. He won't do any magic. He
You're
won't do.
saying something to my Baba.
No,
So
will he
that's
do
what I'm
magic?
saying.
Will he do magic? Let's be very this. He's
Yeah.
not. He knows.
Mm.
He'll just tell me when I remember when I had my surgery or something. I said, Baba, I told you to be there at the head of the thing. What you were doing? He's saying you have to also finish your karma. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you just give this knowledge and all like that and get it. You're always sometimes very different. That way I say, but that doesn't mean he's
Mm.
out of the system. But so
Mm.
it's funny to have a relationship with such person who's not going to give you the open say same and then he gives you everything. No, nothing like that. So that's what only we know what is that love of Papa. We know what is that magic word. I think it's so ingrained in us. And as Vijit Pai rightly said, it's the Murlis. It's the
Yeah.
deep love for the Murlis. That Murli, every Murli, whether it's Sakar or whether it's Avyak, that's a wonderful thing. Om Shanti.
Mhm. Mm. Yeah. Each one of us have our own ways of deepening our relationship with Baba. Yeah, yeah. Anyone else would like to add? Vinod Bhai?
Yeah, Bhaji, I'm Shanti. Uh, Here in the group, everybody has the faith, in Baba,
Mm,
that energy. So I personally stick together because I do hear in the club that everybody has a reason to believe in, to continue in.
mm,
Occasionally, many people, including me, occasionally drop out and I will rejoin uh, for various reasons. But everybody has a reason to follow, to stick together. At least they have that motivation to stick together. And wonderful
mm,
discussions come out, you- and it
mm,
is read on the background of a written literature. And yeah, many of us have respond to each other's queries and emotions or say problems. Yeah. Just as how Rajaman's sister's points came in, it matters so
mm,
much. Sister was there in the group for a long time, and it is important for us to support. I have
mm.
received personal calls from members of the group also talking and sharing their viewpoints. You that's kind of a unity that we have here in the group. And it's beautiful because for me, I never learned my own mother tongue in my school days, and this was the only language that was my first language. So it is easy for me to express out what I think, and that chance to express out is so important. I feel I personally neither do I encourage or want to follow a sense of suppression or not being able to express anything at all. Uh, this field helps me to express myself. That's why I like the group and
Yeah,
continue.
yeah, no, that is beautiful. In other ways, when you think about Baba, we remember Baba because he gave us family. This family where we can freely, openly share and um, um, so we're all like-minded. In other words, we all like the same things. We all like Baba. We all like to to explore the space, and then we all share our experiences, and it's a nice community. So in other words, when we think about Baba, we think about Baba because of the gift of family he has given to us. Yeah, thank you. Anyone else? I think we'll take a few minutes to meditate for the sister. So
Uh,
make yourself.
yeah, I
Mhm.
think we can, yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
go
move
ahead.
towards, no, I'm saying we can, we can do the meditation and close the session for today. Yeah, thank you.
Mhm. So make yourself very comfortable. Try to remember the drill Baba asked us to do on Sunday, where everything around us is falling apart, elements on its full force, showing all colors, all the situations, and let your mind and intellect stay in that pure peace, in that supreme peace, in that supreme abode. No upheaval. Make your mind very subtle. With the power of concentration, with the power of attention, engage in that pure, subtle presence Step into your original and eternal form. In your true brilliance, true radiance, as this natural light. And your light is effortlessly extending, creating this body of light, dwelling in this angelic body, full of pure peace, pure love, pure radiance. Colored by Baba's company, Baba's love. Very powerful, very deep. And you're extending this love and light to whole Brahmin family, especially to the sister. Creating this very safe space around her. Extending this loving light into her heart, into her mind, bringing that sense of lightness to the soul. Giving this sense of belonging to the family, to the Father. What you feel is what you make her feel. So deepen your sense of presence, very deep, very subtle, very pure. Full of love, full of light, full of healing energy. Very close to Baba and Yagya. And continue to experience this and allow everything else to fade off naturally for the rest of the day. Nothing else matters. Om Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Harshabai. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a blissful day.